Survivors Paintball Playfield, the longest running paintball playfield in the world. We offer many unique outdoor playfields and the ultimate paintball and airsoft experience, including on-site camping and our very own Hell Survivor Tiki Bar. Hell Survivors features the best scenario and big games in the world, like the legendary monster game featuring thousands of players from around the globe. Hell Survivors also specializes in paintball and airsoft parties for kids. Money-saving packages make it easy, affordable, and fun. And while you're on site, check out the new Exotic Sports location. They will beat any advertised price on any paintball item from any paintball store. Just bring in your best deal and we will beat it. Get started at hellsurvivorspaintball.com and let's wargame.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
I don't know.
Is this Swamp Talk or is this one of those pay per view kind of things?
No, not today.
Not today. No only frogs going on here, boys and girls. Welcome.
I never got a shirt.
Oh, you didn't pick. Okay. Well, hey, you know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, there is actually an application on our Facebook page, sir. It's one of the links that are there. Check out our social media, Mad Frog Paintball. I'm sorry, Mad Frog Militia. Mr. Aaron Dill, is there a link to that as well on the website, or is that just through Facebook?
It should be right on the homepage of the website. So
there you go. So fill out the app. Give me a little bit, maybe send me a message. Let me know, hey, I filled out an app, and we'll get back to you. We'll get you in the see if you know
for the test.
Hang out and yeah, this guy over here has got to give you the test.
Is he lagging? Aaron, is Bill's like voice lagging, or is that my end?
that's probably your end because everything's fine here.
Okay.
But hey, I'm lagging, but at least you can hear me.
It's because of these.
Hi, Ian. How you doing, sir? So yes, thank you everyone for joining us. Sean, hey, you know where the app's at. It was a good time. I had a good time, even though let me start my story by everyone else here that's going to talk tonight is going to have a lot more to say. Because I went in and had an emergency root canal Friday morning at 10 a.m. So everybody starts showing up to Living Legends, and I am in utter freaking pain. It sucked. So I got through that night, took off to the dentist. I had a really good Saturday night because my mouth was numb for a while after that. And it was a good time from what I got to see. I didn't get to go out on the field that I worked on for a month. But anyhow, you, sir, did that 300 game with Brandon Page. How did that turn out? Because that was going on during beer pong. I was kind of preoccupied.
That was different. I had the armor and stuff on. I couldn't even hold the shield like directly in front of me with all that crap on. We had 20, 30 people show up, but
I know there were a bunch of shields left behind because I've got a pile of them right now.
That could have been the King of Beer. They dropped a couple off, I think, and Roger Weber dropped a couple off, and I'm not sure if other people brought a bunch up. Yeah, we probably should have announced that during the morning events or something.
Whoa, second insertion, but yet within the first 10 minutes. Dun, dun, dun.
do an announcement for your recording?
Like 5 seconds.
By like 5 seconds. Can you? But he can't hear us yet, and it looks like he's look at that face.
He's frozen.
I'm trying to get the audio out here.
There you go. Well, at least we can hear you now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know the MagFed game was pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly who was the winning team on that, but Brandon did SOC, I should say. I know they did the MagFed game Friday night. We did the Jackoff did the 300 game Saturday while we were doing the beer pong and the tiki bar, along with the rest of the crazy event. Because I don't know, man. It was the typical Living Legends. We had the one bout of rain that was like, oh fuck, and then it went away and it became a great weekend. The weather was awesome.
Yeah, that was
Friday. Yeah, Friday we got the cornhole competition that SOC put on, and if I'm not mistaken, Glenn and Dave won that.
Yep.
So, the dictator.
Had a trophy.
Yeah, I was. I was wondering if they were going to win beer pong too, but they ended up losing in the semifinals.
Yeah, that was so great, Teddy and him winning beer pong. That was cool. So Saturday morning the game started out. We'll get to beer pong in a minute. Let's kind of get a flow going here. So beer pong happened Saturday night. Saturday morning it rained like a.
It got dark. It got dark, real dark, and lightning and thunder, but there was no wind. That was, thank God, all those canopies and stuff.
Yeah, that was very good because none of our canopies were nailed down there.
No, we had hail. I guess there was hail for a little bit. I didn't hear any of that. I had my
but then it's
superior rain suit on.
Yeah, but then it blew over by the time the game started. And with the tree cover, it really didn't get too bad out there from what I saw and from what I was seeing. We didn't have a lot of people coming in completely covered in mud. We had a lot of people coming covered in orange paint, man. Oh, yes. Look at this. Glenn is actually bringing up a good point. Congratulations, Paul and Cindy, two of our members, Orlando. And what is her call
I think
sign?
she meant Chris. I think he meant Paul and Christine.
Christine. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Paul and Christine. What is the Christine? At least you get the one sister's
eat
name
shit.
right because it's Amanda.
Yeah.
It's Christine, Christy. Hey, I get them all fucked up. Whatever. Amanda. Hey, I got that one right. All right, cool. Yeah, congratulations, guys, on your engagement. It's about time, Paul. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 8 years. It was their 8-year anniversary.
Yeah, good shit, guys. I'm happy to see that and get that done. Now you won't be bugged no more. So by the time the game started Saturday, it looked like everybody was having fun. A lot of people coming off covered in orange paint. What did you guys see the beginning of the game?
I didn't sign up until like noon or so.
I didn't think so.
I'd like to know I was on time at the start of the game.
You were pretty close. You were pretty close day one, weren't you?
Yeah, I want to say I was like an hour out, maybe. And it was just because it was so nasty. And like, yeah. I didn't miss much.
No. That was the game Saturday seemed to be pretty much one-sided. The red side was as aggressive as all fucking get out.
We had the grinder.
Yeah, big country out there. I think the official number was just over 1,000 or just under 1,000 plus or minus a couple players.
Yeah.
So we had a pretty good venue. There were a lot. Campsites were completely full. There were a couple people that came and never used their campsite, which was kind of crazy. But Yeah, check out all these photos here. You guys check out Facebook. You got Eagle Scout paintball photography. You can check out his page. If you guys see yourself in any of these photos, I'm sure you can get a hold of him and get the watermark removed. But look at these guys. You got Big Country in the back over there. You got Teddy looking like the man walking down the yeah.
He was thinking about which food truck to go hit up.
Yeah. We had a good time. It was, I mean, I had a good time.
The food situation there was amazing too.
How many food trucks? 4? 3?
At least 3.
The smoothie truck.
So you had Taco, the Smoke Dock, and then All American or something like that.
Then they had that CBD truck that was kind of food or something, smoothies or something.
Yeah, you could get food from them too. That's right. They've been coming around to a lot of events lately. I've been seeing them at a lot of CPX events. You know, they got some good smoothies.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. All right. So anyhow, we get into a pretty one-sided game Saturday. Choppers running back and forth like crazy. We got some people out there like Snook and the guys from Toxic Teddy built themselves their own choppers, and you know we're trying to come after us pretty good. But we had the chopper game down. Maybe
I got shut out by a chopper. It was funny because he came up behind me and he was like, "Call yourself out, or I'm going to shoot." And I was like, "Then shoot." And he fired, and it like missed me by a foot. And like he went to fire again, and I shifted my body, and he missed again. And it wasn't until like the third or fourth time of me moving back and forth that he finally hit me. I was like, fine. But choppers were being cool. I didn't see anybody on both sides on the choppers overshooting anybody, just offering surrenders and single balling people. So
yeah, this guy. This guy
with bacon and the chips on it. That was pretty good.
So you got this guy coming off.
Got Preacher in his shitter
in the chopper, looking like Donald Trump's just exploded all over him. Orange as can be, man. That orange paint was something else to see.
Dude,
yeah,
I really like the orange paint. In all honesty, I think that fill was amazing. And it was nice and vibrant, especially when you went shooting. Like for me, I went head to head with Narf's tank, and when the gunners were poking their head out the top, and I was popping them in the head, it was too funny because all you saw was a bright orange splatter across their helmet and mask.
Yeah, good on Narf for getting those guys the helmets for it, because I mean, at a big event like that. Like, I always take an opportunity to shoot at the guys in the tank, especially once they come around like Bravo and the trucks there and stuff like that. But
Village,
there have been a couple of times where I've roasted people because I'm like, if they see me, they're going to roast me. So I'm going to roast them first.
Nope, smoke them. Yeah, I won't go on that thing myself. As much as I don't mind getting shot, man, that's not for me.
There's been a couple times that have been pretty goddamn lame in that thing, though.
Oh, just quiet right around.
Now, I will say this: that tank was fairly quiet before. It is very quiet now. So there have been times like I've had the tank drive up on me and be 20 feet away.
Yeah, he put a lot of work into that. Got the clutch and everything working right. And then extended it so Roger could sit in it and drive.
What's up, Eric?
Nice.
Yeah, there was said something about the secondary clutch, or the first clutch was bad.
Yeah, and it always made that noise. So now it doesn't. You can't even tell.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. He
so
fiberglass on and everything.
Yep.
Like it turned out really nice.
Yeah, and he's still going to work on a turret. He says he wants to build a turret for the top, so he's going to work it out and try to figure it out.
I was talking to him. He's got to do something for the Florida Gap, right? I think one of those.
Yep. He wants to be able to take it to full again. Hey, everybody, make sure you check out madfrogpaintball.com. Check out some of the swag. Check out our social media. You'll see where we're going next through the website. It's got a list of different events we're going to. Just real quick off the hip, Candyland is coming up here at Fort Knox Paintball. I'm sorry, not Fort Knox. Future Ball Paintball over here in Michigan. Then we've got Paintball Explosion, World of War. Boom, boom, boom. Excuse me. And then after that, what the heck we got going on? I know Monster Game's coming up in there, but there's all kinds of other crazy stuff going on. So we'll update you on that, or just check out the website. You can figure out what the fuck we got going on. So Preacher, what's your input on Saturday's beginning of the day in the rain? We got Tia. Hey, it rained like a motherfucker.
What is this underwater slurping noise? I hear some underwater slurping noise.
Yeah, I thought that too. I didn't know if it was me or if it was somebody else. Did it start when I came in?
Yeah. It went away. It went away when he muted you. So I think it's something with. No.
All right, I'm gonna leave and come back.
Sounds like maybe Dill's behind the camera eating popcorn or something.
There you go. But okay, so anyways, we get into Saturday night beer pong. We had a full house. The first list that was taped to the stage ended up getting destroyed. So we made a second list. That ended up getting lost. So the third list came through, and I think we had like 20 teams.
I think 24 officially had signed up, but I think we had...
we actually had 28 sign up.
I think 6.
All I know is it went late as hell. We started out before 8 o'clock. And then we just went. This is the finals game right here. Teddy Bear. Yeah.
Tennessee.
So yeah, it turned out to be a long night. Very good night for the bar. Seemed to be very low in product by the time we left there. And it wasn't too late. It was a decent time. It was like midnight. We decided to call it quits.
Did we ever figure out the name of the two guys that were like the other
runners
finalists
up?
that
No.
lost in beer pong?
The runners
Dave
up,
was
no.
asking me, and I was like, here's pictures of them, but
So if anybody knows who the runners up of Living Legends Beer Pong were, let us know. Because unfortunately, Team Assassins, that's who it was, but that was their team name. I don't know. Check out these guys taking the drink. We had our swamp water. So that is Jameson and Mountain Dew with a little gummy frog garnish. And it was actually a big hit. I think a lot of people actually liked it.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice. So, yeah. So we had a very good beer pong competition evening. It was a very good players party. I was approached by more than one of the I don't want to call them old timers because I'm almost there. But yeah, the guys, the guys saying that they love this kind of that's what they look for in a players party. Everybody was there having fun, enjoying themselves.
Dude,
plenty of
Sam
activities.
was killing it on the mic. Oh my gosh.
With karaoke going on, you had the cornhole bags. We had beer pong. It was a good time.
I've always said that Living Legends is a party that features paintball, not paintball that features a party. That's the big event every year for everybody to get together that you only get to see once a year. You get to see your homies from afar. It's nice.
What up, Goya?
What is up, Goya?
What's up, Goya?
Cool.
Ian
Monster
said he's going to be
Game,
yellow
yes.
for Monster Game too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
that's right. Let's go yellow. Come play for me and
I
Goya.
I really enjoyed Legends. Dude, the rain kind of sucked early in the morning, but I prayed that we would have no rain. And I'll tell you what, that it stopped like a half hour before gameplay, right?
Like right when you were done
then-
praying, it stopped.
Yeah, right. Like, no, but seriously, it stopped before gameplay, and it didn't rain at all during gameplay at all, either Saturday or Sunday.
Not-
So
Not really at night or anything either, like it said it was gonna. No.
yeah. So I was talking with who was I talking to? I think I was talking with Dewan, and I was like, "Who cares? Let it rain before game time." But once game time starts, let that bad boy stop, and it did. It stopped, but oh man. So, but to be honest with you, what's a Legends game without rain, right?
Yeah.
It's just a good thing it wasn't Legacy rain, right?
That was so bad. That was, I mean, some
Yeah.
people got nailed so hard. That just, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, Legends weekend, because it's always like that, like beginning of, or I should say mid-spring when everything's starting to warm up. So wild weather is
You guys can
always
check out all these
been a thing.
videos on our. You guys can check out all these videos that keep popping up on our social media. Sorry, Chris. On our TikTok, you can go right to the TikTok, our Instagram, all that fun stuff. So it's all of this stuff. A bunch of this stuff is filmed by all of us, and we throw it at Aaron Dill from Aaron Dill Media, and he's the one that pops out these little cool ass videos. Somebody's
Yeah,
mic
it's,
is messing up.
it was
again.
definitely, yeah. Legends weekends are no strangers to wild weather, but it almost always works out that despite wild wind or rain or crazy heat, you're almost good to go for the entirety of the game. It's like always like before, it's always like after, but like, the man upstairs is always like, don't worry, come game time, got you.
I'm going to say the only Legends that I think I really remember it raining the entire goddamn time and crazy like that was Legacy.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I mean, I've been to plenty before where it's like a monsoon an hour before the game, and the game time starts, and skies are blue. It's wild.
Or it rains, or it rains in the middle of the day or something like that, and it's done. But it usually always is. You're sitting there for the goddamn player orientation, getting soaking goddamn wet, and then as soon as the game starts, boom.
Yeah.
Dry as can be.
You know what? I think it's because Bob Guernsey likes to see us play in the mud. He's watching us from up there, and he's like, don't worry, guys. I got this.
But yeah, it definitely a good event. I definitely am looking forward to having it come back again next year.
And then rolling into Sunday, it's beautiful again. The play was good. Blue team definitely pushed back harder. I think a lot of spawn trapping at that field happens because the one side is forced to insert from behind the porta potties. Back in the day, everybody used to just insert on opposite ends of the grinder. So right when they say go, you could sprint down the grinder and you were fighting each other. Well, with the whole starting in the back thing, you almost got to do a 50-yard hike to really get to the field.
Yeah, but they're
So
starting when you start on that side though. Now you got to go over the land bridge to get into the grinder. You can't. You're inserting from the road. You're not inserting from where the insertion was in the corner there at the end of the grinder. Yeah. You're inserting from the road. So that's the difference.
It was kind of even.
Yeah.
What's up,
I thought
Jason?
so. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of work that's got to be done up on the Highlands and that side insertion. So I think that's the next thing on the to-do list is
I
to
think
get that cleaned up.
The city, for some reason, the city side grinder seemed like it was playing better to push down, but I don't know. I mean, that might be because of all that shooting that you have from the castle on that side of the swamp to back you up. I don't know. It just seemed like whoever had the city side was owning the whole grinder.
All right. That's interesting. That's nice to know.
Why are the sleeves so puffy?
But the field looked beautiful, though. I'll say that for sure. All the work that between SOC, Goya, what we did. I should say we, as if what Bill did. Yeah, like
we did get a lot of team help. We did get a lot of team help. No, none of it was from you, Shithouse, but we did get a lot of team help.
Huh?
Yeah. That was great.
I was there for oral support.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to do out here. So the next time you come, things are going to look nice and different. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it was definitely an amazing time. I'm hoping that is the permanent spot for Living Legends from now on. I mean, it's admittedly, with it being in my own backyard, I'm a little biased because it's a 1.5-hour drive versus Chicago's 5-ish, around 5 hours.
Yeah.
Which we're all going to be heading again that way soon here.
Oh boy,
I'm a little excited. I haven't.
Yeah, we got to figure out that trip. I figure out who's all going and when you're going. So
yeah, if you guys are gonna be in the area of East Dundee, Sunday, June 26th, World at War at Paintball Explosion. They have an amazing facility. It's
been a while, man. It's been a while since we've been there, so I'm looking forward to this return. We always have a fun time there. I'm sure we're probably only going to know a few people because it's been a little while since we've been there. But you know, it's always a fun place to play. I mean, they've got fucking Nuketown. Who else has got
TJ and Romeo? And I mean, for those of you going to visit, treats. Thank you, baby. If you happen to go there and you've got some, say, younger kids that aren't ready for paintball yet, they have one of the largest laser tag facilities in the United States there as well, and it's a pretty premium laser tag facility.
Yeah, it's like a 3-story. It's got this 3-story towers, and it's pretty badass. Aaron, you got a video from Legends you want to play?
Yeah, play the video.
Yeah. No, you don't have a video. Do you have a video? No video.
I really need you to play a video right now, Del.
Here we go. So this is a sneak peek everyone is getting at the Living Legends 3D Media. We got Gutter Vision here with the drone. I still don't know how he doesn't run that thing into something.
We should have something coming out of the background, like King Kong or something.
I love the colors. There he is. There's Uncle Sam kicking it. Teddy ended up winning that goddamn beer pong.
A couple million now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion. This is our castle. Make sure that we push, we get that wall, we get those slapsticks.
Is that a Ninja Turtle or was that a Bulbasaur?
You guys got it?
You see that?
This is all right.
Jack off, you didn't see it?
Final battle.
All right, well, it's either a Ninja Turtle or a Bulbasaur. I don't know who.
Oh, the dirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see it. Yeah. I didn't see
That's a Ninja Turtle. That's a Ninja Turtle. Okay, thank you,
I
Aaron.
thought you were thinking about the guy with the orange shoulder, that Ninja Turtle jersey.
Right, there's an actual Ninja Turtle there, dude.
Yeah, I see that. I didn't see him at the field.
This is our final battle.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of costumes at the final battle.
Make sure you guys keep running.
Not too many, no.
Let's go, Red!
But then again, I was not on the field. So.
There goes John's voice going straight to shot.
Everything was so orange. It was so weird.
Yeah, that's about just farting too. That blood smells so bad right there.
Perfect track.
Points. Red.
So there's a little sneak peek. I'm not sure exactly when all that's gonna get released here, but I think tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, a bonus clip.
Oh shit! Damn. Advanced.
Oh,
fucking Country and D,
right?
Jesus Christ. Their team was like, what the fuck did I just hit? That's fucking nuts.
You know what's wild to me is that Country, it's almost like he goes out of his way to hurt himself at every game he attends. If it's not an ankle, it's a knee. If it's not a knee, it's a forehead. If it's not a forehead, it's a back.
He's a big boy. It's easy to hurt himself, you know?
Yeah.
He goes too fast.
Yeah. It's hard. It's all about, it's all about momentum,
Yeah.
It's hard.
Just can't stop. So, so what else what's up there?
Or you could just be like me and hurt yourself walking around staging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you went over, that was not fun. But then again, you went down pretty gracefully, so I do have to admit that it was like, did he mean to do that?
I sort of felt it in like slow motion, when you sort of, and I knew I couldn't put all my weight on it because I would seriously hurt something if I put all my weight on it. So I knew I was going down. I might as well try not to go down totally hard.
Is that how the camera got broken?
No.
No.
Oh.
Wish it was that easy, eh?
From years of paintball, it finally said no.
Yeah, it happens. Now, I'm curious, Dill. I have a question because it got brought up. I won't ask you specifics, okay? But as far as I remember, photographers at Living Legends are not paid.
I thought they were.
It depends who works for who, if you have book shoots or not. I mean, no one's technically paid to be there.
No, and then that's too. The photographers will get.
And that's what I mean, like paid by the event.
Yeah, the photographers will also, like Aaron, will get roped into doing graphics work and stuff like that for the event. So
yeah,
that's different than actually getting to
Yeah, because I had a guy talk about how great a picture that Eagle Scout had done of him was, and he's like, the watermark, I hate it though, and I was like, well, pay the photographer, they'll take away the watermark and give you the photo. And he's like, why would I pay him? The event pays them. I'm like, they don't pay them. Are you kidding me? The private players do.
Yeah, and it's nice to you'll get a higher resolution photo without the watermark when you buy it, and you can do whatever you want with it. They're gorgeous. A lot of the photos, I mean, Facebook dumbs down a lot of the photos.
Oh yeah, big time. And most of the files that we're taking, you can put any of these photos on a billboard. So
yeah. So I mean, there's the high res is there. So if you've got a photo that you like, pay the photographer a couple bucks and get a photo.
I'm gonna pay for a high resolution photo so I can post it onto Facebook and get it dumbed down again.
No shit. There you go. We gotta get some good ones for. I got an idea on some new team stuff. So we'll see here. We'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna make a couple of them first, and we'll see what everybody thinks.
Clothes or
I want to
pictures
say
or
I
what?
bought
Dog
photos
tags
for like 4 or
Try
5
doing
different
custom dog
photographers
tags.
over the years. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. So, all right.
Over
what else
here
do we got?
enjoying my
here?
s'mores, which really shouldn't be had.
Wait a minute.
Speaking of people that got engaged this weekend, come say hi. You got to get kind of close because it's going to blur your face.
So she got engaged and she's a cripple. How bad are you hurt, huh? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
She's doing all right. She's walking around.
Yeah, without my boot.
Yeah.
All right.
So she might. It doesn't look like she's going to have to get surgery or anything. So
we don't have to cut it
She's
off.
just the most.
We can't have our
member
first
of our
pirate?
team.
We can't have a first pirate on the team.
Right.
Cut it off.
Just
Our
limping
first
around
pirate.
everywhere.
I didn't know if she was a base ref. I thought she was just the inserting ref.
Yeah, no, she was one of the base refs. She helped with insertion and stuff like that. Christy, she got to pick up the cheddar, so she put in a little bit of work in because she can't run around and play like she wants to. So she does what she's got to do.
Shout out for her being there too. I went out with my pump, but I got to take the whole thing apart. I was having issues with it. Chronoed at the beginning of the day, absolutely fine. I think I was at like 260 on my KP3, just shot after shot, the 255 to 270 range. Went back out there later, and she was like, "Hey, like I got to stop you. We got to chrono you." And she thought her chrono wasn't working, and the other two refs chronoed me, and they thought maybe they were having issues or I was shooting too low. And they were like, you're probably just shooting too low. You're going to go out there. And I was like, and Christy was like, why don't we check it like one more time? Turns out at some point, I'm not sure what happened with my pump. I got to take it apart and figure it out. My pump started shooting over 400. And she pulled me aside and she was like, let's fire a couple more shots over here till we get some sort of read. And finally it read one at 394. Was the only one it read. So that was the one that got lowest enough for it to read. And she like kind of looked at me and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this off the field. I'm not even gonna try to work it out. I'm gonna put it in the bag and it's done for the weekend. Like that's not okay.
I've had something like that
right
happen.
Before I went out there, I fired like I got a field. Yeah, I've never had one. I've had guns like paint swells up and it gets like 320. I've never seen one of my guns get that high. Like I was like, that's not okay.
It was the piston inside the regulator. Like it hits like a pencil eraser, it looks like. And that pencil eraser down in there gets bad. That's what happened to one of my guns, and it was doing that.
Yeah, I figured something was wrong because I went to fire like a couple practice shots. I always do. And I was like, why can't I see where that ball went? I was like, okay, I know. I'll just lob one down grounder. And I fired it. And I was like, yeah, I can't see where that one went either. I should be able to see them land. Why don't I see them landing? And then I was like, that's not a good sign. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody was playing good there, though. Even the first strikes, admittedly, I got hit by a couple. They were not bad this time.
No,
I fired a couple back at people. The only complaint I will have about them this weekend wasn't even for me. Paintball Pete, the guy from Australia, he basically a player like ran him down and bunkered him with the first strike.
Yeah, it was bad looking.
It blew a hole in his arm. Like, I have never seen that from a paintball in my life. It's in, granted, I haven't been around. There's big guys that have been around twice as long as I have. But in the, 17 years that I've been playing, 16 years, I have never seen that gruesome of a hit. Like, it was.
I am not a fan. I mean, they're fucking cool. I'm not a fan. I can actually go ride the golf cart through the field right now, and
Find
the
a bunch.
paintballs are all biodegrading and gone, and there's little fins from first strikes all over the fucking place.
See, I don't mind.
Yeah,
'Cause every time I got hit with them over the weekend, it was always in the mask. So
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, Wolf actually got me with one. I got down in Grinder, saw him and a couple guys go up on the hill, and I yelled at some people. I was like, hey, if anybody wants to shoot Wolf really bad, he's right up there on the hill, right now standing at that bunker. And I kind of lobbed a couple over that probably bounced about 15, 20 feet short. And I saw all of them look at me. I looked back at them. I was like, and I fired a couple of random ones. I knew I'm like, they're not going to break. They're probably not even going to hit to them. And I see him get down, and I wasn't even thinking about it. And all of a sudden I feel whack, and I look up, and he's looking right at me. I was like, son of a bitch, I forgot he puts first strikes in that thing. God damn it. And I was so mad. I was like, that's what I get. That's what I get. He would have even seen me standing there had I not shot at him just to tease him. So, yeah, he got me this time. Was Reaper supposed to be at that game too?
I don't know, man. I thought Reaper was coming, but I believe Reaper's going to be at Paintball Explosion, but no, he did not show up at Legends. I was actually pretty surprised. I mean, you know what?
Yeah, maybe some of the guys that are usually there, because I don't remember seeing Travis either, or any of the Destiny people.
No, there was, there were a lot of people that I didn't see that were actually here, and people that I didn't see that weren't here, and this place was packed, and it was a good time. Anybody that came, I think, had a good time. There you go. Reaper had a family emergency. Yeah. Once again,
hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah. Once again, share, all that fun stuff. Check out madfrogpaintball.com for our schedule. And we got the Candyland game, and we got Paintball Explosion. Mad Frog Militia's epic return to Paintball Explosion. We've been asked to play for the blue team at that game.
Corey asked if anybody did a 3D printed first strike round. He's talking about something.
No. George and Roger have some 3D printed first strike rounds, but yeah, they're obnoxious size. You can put them in a Havoc. Yeah. So we got to do some videos on those Havocs, on the different ways they work and what we do to use.
God, the launchers were everywhere. For as much as people complained about the helicopters, I want to say when they were out there, every 2 minutes you could hear a fucking launcher firing.
Yes,
awesome.
Yes, Shelly. I told everybody we were going to Paintball Explosion. That's the field with Nuketown and the on-site bar and all the cool people.
I should.
Okay.
Did you tell them there's a bar?
Yes, I told them there was. We just told them there was a bar on site as well. All right. Anyways, Paintball Explosion.
We put up quite the tab last time.
Yes, dear. Yes, voice from the back. Yes, they do still have the Santa's Amusement Park next door.
And then do they still have the actual kids amusement park next door too?
That's the amusement park, dear.
Oh, see, bring your kids. Okay, bye.
Okay. Okay, lady. Bye. Voice from the back. Shithouse, how can you eat a s'more and not be around a campfire? It seems like an oxymoron.
We microwaved them. They're microwave s'mores, admittedly.
That's
So they
sacrilegious.
turn out perfect every time. I know, but we just didn't want to run down there just to start a fire, just to do a couple of s'mores and walk back. So, plus I wanted to be as close to on time for Swamp Talk as possible. So, I think I was only, I want to say I was only 5 minutes late this time. I was pretty close.
I don't know about that, but excuse me. Wow. I'm going to put that down and let it sit over there for a little while. I don't.
Yeah, I was going to say it might be time to take a break.
Yeah. It's been a very relaxing diabetes.
Diabetes. Yeah. That's right.
And he's he's eating away. And Jesus Christ. I don't know. Anyhow,
it's a Diet Coke.
That means it's got the chemicals in it, the extra chemicals. Hey, Mr. Jackoff, do you got anything extra that you want to add into what we got going on? I mean, you going to be coming to any of the next events? Or
I got some shit.
Brandon, I don't have COVID because I can still taste, because your mom, man, she tastes awesome.
I got some stuff going on
I
for.
apologize.
I know.
That was bogus, but it was kind of funny, wasn't it? A little bit. Little. Whatever.
They are fake s'mores. That's an adorable picture of that baby too, by the way. I was trying to see.
I made a very off-color comment about Brandon's mom. Whatever. It was rude.
Tell her to watch the show. Tell her to pull up the show on her phone, and she won't be lost on what's going on.
No, you still got too much. You're fine.
Yeah.
I do have some stuff going on for Monster Game. I don't know if I'm ready to fully be committed to that yet, or what's.
Oh, what? So what's one of the ideas for Monster Game?
For the Friday event, like an hour on Friday, we're gonna do like a final battle in the grinder with Pumps and MagFed, and then a short little break, and then everybody for like 2 hours. So it's like a 3-hour long final battle.
Cool. What did you guys get to play the second grinder at all? I mean, the way I set it up so you could play the other grinder off of it a little bit. But what did you think? Was it worth it?
It's definitely fun.
From it.
Yeah, that definitely does make a difference. I think without the first strikes there, it'll be even more playable, because you had players like on opposite sides, like just lobbing the first strikes and stuff like that. But it was definitely fun. I definitely liked it. I was actually a little worried about the mud situation, how it was going to be, because all that just got dug up and moved, and everything's foreign.
Yeah,
it was fine.
I was worried. Yeah. I was worried about it too. I was like, oh my God. Sean and I spent 14 hours on tractors trying to flatten that area out. And I mean, we added like 7 feet of flat land. It was nuts. It was nuts. And we were like, yeah, as soon as it rains, it's going to be fucked. But the trees and it soaked it up. It all worked great.
Yeah. So, but I gotta get going, guys. I gotta get back to the kids here.
All right, man. Tell them we all said hi.
He's going to make more s'mores.
He's going to make more.
No, s'mores. I can't. I probably shouldn't have even had to. Yeah. I will say though, I will definitely be seeing you guys at Candyland.
All right.
I'll be making it out to that. And Christine's son, that will be his first official event of actual full bore paintball. Riders coming out. So yeah, we're definitely excited for that. Yep.
Good.
So
Dylan, all right, nice to know. Okay, good. So that and that was the thing. And there's some actual opened area that just didn't have time to build structures or anything on. Shithouse, you have a good night. Tell the kids we said hi.
Will do. You guys have a good weekend. I'll see you next weekend.
All right. Yes. Talk to you. All right. So anyhow, yeah, there's hopefully a lot more work to be done out here, and some things will be happening, and it'll keep making it fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, what he said, I don't fucking know. I'm just here for the.
I gotta go take care of my kids.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, eh? So how you doing? What's happening with you? So anything new in the future here? We got possibly some stuff happening at Monster, but any other stupid stuff you got going on?
Not yet. Not. All
right, man.
Yeah. Just the Monster game stuff, but I gotta make sure that I got that weekend off and available and everything like that. So.
All right.
But yeah, that's.
Oh, James, check this out, James. Well, I'll tell you what. If you get, we'd have to pick the structure, and you'd have to get me the signage. If you got me the signage, we can definitely hang it. You know, but I could see that happening. We've got some new buildings that need to be redone in the village, and from what I hear, there's a school bus coming. So
probably one already there.
Yeah. Well, there is one already there, but there will be one on the field. All right. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I didn't really play much at all. Well, I didn't play at all, but I didn't go anywhere other than the grinder. Really. It wasn't up to me. I was taking care of Glenn's kid, but yeah, went to the castle once, but all right, you guys. All right, I guess this will be the end of it then.
All right, about time. Sorry, guys. I had to go get some food, and yeah, it took a lot longer, and the connection on the phone on the ride home sucked.
We don't do this every week or anything.
Nah. We don't schedule it for 8 p.m. Sundays every week usually. Everybody should have just hung out. Everybody should have just hung out after the event, and we should have just gone live then and just done it. Got it over with. So what do you got to talk about the event?
Dude, huge shout out to my tank walkers. Like, you know, I know what I do in the tank, but like when I got to watch my GoPro footage of the people following me, and they're like, "Gosh dang it, slow down, preacher." I'm like, oh, maybe I am moving a little fast. But, you know, so shout out to all my tank walkers. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, you know, taking time out of the game to follow the tank and make sure that all the rules are followed and stuff like that. So huge shout out to those guys. I thoroughly enjoyed Legends. I always enjoy Legends. All the people that we get to see there, you know, friends from all over the U.S. that come out to Legends, and it's just a good time, you know. So again, thank you for everybody that showed up. It was great, and thank you to my tank walkers, and you know, congratulations Dewan and Firefly on an awesome win. Kimbo, I love you, bro. You know, you fought with a lot of heart, bro. So, and I appreciate that. Blue team did put up a hell of a fight, especially on Sunday. Like they actually came back, you know, and like had more than just the beginning part of the field.
Yeah, the way they played on Sunday, they owned the grinder. Like we couldn't get out of our corner. I was kind of worried about that going into that final battle, but once we got up there and I just seen the slapstick like right in front of me, and I knew we had it.
Listen, yeah, there's quite the body pile up there.
Everybody posted up on that slapstick.
I like
how many people are up there with no guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, when I was laying there, I was fully tucked into the barrel. There was absolutely no way I was getting hit. I think the paintballs were like hitting the barrel, flying up in the air, and like half a paintball was landing on me. You know what I mean? Like there was no way I was getting hit, and the ref was like, "Oh, you're out." And I'm like, "I didn't. No, there's no way." But okay.
Those tubes are so orange. I mean, oh my god!
You don't see me standing next to that one. No, I'll tell you what. When I got home, and I jumped in the shower. Dude, my whole shower was orange. I had so much orange on my stomach and my chest and everything. It was crazy. But yeah,
I can imagine.
look at that.
Yeah, my shower water looked bad like for the first couple seconds.
Yeah, no. I to be honest with you, my toenails are still pink from the paint. Like it just like
Yeah, my fingernails, were for a couple days tinted.
The orange wasn't too bad. I didn't realize like that pink, whatever that pink was, like just like stained. Yeah.
No, see,
Pink-
my
pink was from
fingernails,
Howells, right?
my fingernails got pink for a different reason, didn't they, hon?
Ooh.
What is this?
comment?
What is this? Only frogs?
No, actually, I helped her dye her hair, so she let me dye her hair the other night.
Good save.
Hot
Good
pink.
save.
So it was my there you go. It was my first time dyeing hair, so I was cleaning a little bit of hair dye off of things with alcohol wipes and stuff afterwards, but whatever.
Gotcha.
I think it turned out fabulous. You look fabulous, hon.
So did I know obviously Bill you didn't get to play because you was down and out with the tooth, but Jack, did you end up playing back at East Point at all?
No, I went down there Friday with Glenn's kid.
Okay.
But I wasn't really playing. I was helping Glenn's kid.
Right.
So he just wanted to play Grinder the whole weekend. That's pretty much what we did. Went to the castle once.
Gotcha.
Yeah, as far as how it plays, I don't know. It looked like a cool bunker, but it's way back there. Something like Global or.
I got back there with the tank and was getting ready to assault that base. And just as I was getting ready to start firing, the ref was like, "Hey, preacher, time's up." I'm like, "Gosh, dang it!"
So you had 30 minutes in that thing?
30 minutes or one rocket hit.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. If they had, so I was never out there for the full 30 minutes, really. Like that was like the only time I was out there for the full 30 minutes. And the only reason why I was really out there for that full 30 minutes is because I assaulted the castle and did all that stuff up in the castle, spent quite a bit of time back there. And then they were like, "Hey, we want you to Area 51. So I went around the back part of the field, got back there, and there wasn't really much going on. And so I just got into a tank-on-tank battle with Narf's tank. And so I was just screwing around with shooting the gunners in Narf's tank. And then after I got done screwing around with them, then that's when, like I said, I was going to assault East Point. And he was like, "Hey, time's up." And I was like, "Oh, all right, cool. No problem." Walk off the field. But like I said, I wouldn't have been. Normally, I try not to be out there the 30 minutes anyways, because I only go out with 4 pods in a hopper. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And you're doing mechanical. I never. No. Being Hells, you can bring what you can shoot what you want. I would always do uncapped ramping. Let them whine about it.
So the thing, right? And that's the thing, And also, shout out to all the people that ran the tanks / choppers. East Point looked really good. Fighting Area 51 group of. Yeah, that's cool. It did look like a really cool base. I did get to check it out. I just didn't get to play it, so I was curious on how it played and stuff. But shout out to all the other people that ran the chopper / tanks, like Brandon, Cody, or Corey from Swarm. They did a good job, and they weren't overshooting people. They weren't shooting people point blank and stuff like that. Like I sat down and my man from Michigan Immortals ran it also, and like I have my own set of rules. So like Jack said, he's like, "Oh, I shoot uncapped." I shoot mechanical, and I try not to shoot anybody more than once unless you're just sitting there going ham after I shot you. Then I'm going to give you a couple more. But for the most part, if I can surrender you, I'll surrender you. I'll one-shot people. And because people already don't like those tanks, just because they're like, oh, they're too OP, oh, this, that, and whatever. It's funny because people complain when they're not on their side, but when they're on your side, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's so sweet, I love it," because it helps out. It's huge. But like I said, I got my own set of rules that I follow when I run it. I don't try to shoot anybody more than once. I try to one ball people. I'll surrender you. I'll let you walk off the field before I even shoot you. If you throw your hand up, yep, cool, go.
I mean,
Some
yeah,
people
for sure. But my problem was always when I did it, it was only 10 minutes. And people would send me, like, we get the village side, and they're sending me to West Point. I'll go clean up West Point. So, I don't have time to sit there and wait for you to be like, oh, yeah, I'm out. I ain't got time for that. Pop you in the pod pack and keep moving.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Some people are like, just shoot me. So, like, one guy in the grinder, it's funny, I got this on video. He's like, just shoot me. And so I'm looking at, like, ping, shot his air tank, and you can hear it, ting. Everybody started laughing. But, it is what it is. Final battle for Living Legends. I always go castle side. And for me, I always go castle side because there's 2 slapsticks up there versus the one in the grinder. So I'm all about points. I would rather go for 2 versus 1. And we own the 2 slapsticks up at Castle the entire time. I don't think they even touched the slapstick up there. So
they hit the one in the grinder, but we flipped it right back. Yeah, we flipped it right back. Look at how nobody has a gun there either. That was the problem. I was up there too.
Glenn does. Look at this little pea shooter.
No, that's Teddy.
That's Teddy with a
Teddy
pistol.
FSR
is that Teddy with the pistol? Yeah.
There's a first strike pistol he's using right there.
Yeah.
See? No. I like the part where somebody was using Big Country as a bunker.
Yeah.
That might have been Teddy too.
That was funny.
Yeah.
But
that's what he was telling us. He was told us right before we started. He was like, I'm going to the front. You guys all get behind me. We'll meet shield all the way down.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't gonna work because you're gonna be like 30 feet ahead of us, dude. You're too fast.
Right.
Big boy, he moves, man.
Dude, I don't know, man. He's like aerodynamic or something. Like he just floats like phew. But
he's got his own fucking orbit.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But there was some pretty cool tank on tank battles. I got into a pretty good battle with Brandon Snook. Then there was I was cock blocking him. We were sitting there. He kept trying to shoot our guys, and I kept walking in front of him and blocking him to where he couldn't shoot our guys, just kind of wasting his time. He was like, "Not this time, preacher," and he's like trying to run around me, and I just kept running back up and blocking him. It was pretty dang on fun.
Now, the walking tanks were pretty. I don't know, man. I mean, Sunday you guys had the grinder. So the walking tanks, we pretty much split up pretty good between the teams because Teddy's made their own chopper and they brought it out there. Walking tank. Teddy's made their own walking tank. And then you had Schnook's walking tank out there. And then we had the 2 that we made on our side. They also had, the blue side had Narf's tank, which, like we said, was running great. So we got to get another tank out here.
Dude, speaking of which, if you guys are looking for a tank, Waka Waka is selling their tank. They have a ton of money invested into that thing. So if you guys are looking for,
shared on the team page, it was removed. So I don't know if it sold already or what, but that post isn't there anymore.
Oh, really? I'll have to double check it. Anyways, if the Waka Waka tank is still for sale, they built it for a good cause. It was for, anybody that wanted to play paintball that was unable to play paintball in your traditional way, you could hop in the Waka Waka tank. So if that's still for sale, if somebody's looking to pick it up, hit up the guys from Waka Waka. It's an awesome tank and well worth the money. I seen that thing run in Florida, and it was pretty awesome. Like, it has AC and everything. Like, that's pretty stinking sweet. But the crazy thing is imagine how that would have been. Brandon was actually supposed to be on our team. So, like, we would have had, and Teddy's was supposed to be on our team. So, like, we would have been, like, tank galore. But at the end of the day, they actually had 3 walking tanks and Narf's tank, and we just had the 2 walking tanks. So
Narf barely used his though because the ground was too wet. He said he didn't want to tear up the field or something like that.
He was
He
out there
barely
pretty.
took that yellow tank out.
He was out there quite a bit, and I do like what Shithouse said. Shithouse said that tank is super quiet. Ask Cindy. It's pretty quiet. It caught us off guard once. But here's the thing that I think a lot of people didn't realize with the Legends event. Your tanks do not have to follow the traditional Hell Survivors rules. So they were expecting when Narf went by and down around the corner, they were expecting, hey, that tank is gone. But Narf did a Yui, busted and came back around, and they're like, what the heck? I'm like, he was like, I don't have to go off. I got 30 minutes. I can pull around, I can stop, and people weren't expecting that. So I like that. The one thing I do want to see, and hopefully we can talk with Dave about, is possibly adding more tank roads.
There's the groundwork is done to start a lot, actually. There's some stuff.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy. There's some stuff hopefully going to be happening.
Cool.
It's not coming out of my pocket, so I gotta watch what I say because I don't know what's going to actually happen.
Right.
I mean, my back may be involved with it, putting it together, but it's not coming out of my pocket. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Like I said, the bus is going to be showing up soon for the city, for the village. So we got a bus coming in.
Nice. Are we going to paint it green?
Himself a bus. I don't know. Maybe he'll let us paint it green. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I know he wants to set it up to do some hostage stuff off of it. So we'll see how long. There's no windows on it.
Hostage.
What's that? Hostage stuff. Yeah. Wow. Just because different people rent the field out and we can play different games, you can do hostage situation and stuff like that off the bus. There's no windows on it right now. There's not going to be any windows on it. There's no engine in it, so it's a flat nose. It'll take up a nice decent area out there. We'll get rid of a couple buildings or one building or something. We got an idea where he's got an idea where he wants it. Oh, Justin, that'd be interesting to add another plane to the group. I also like to see the chopper pulled out of the back, the helicopter pulled out of the back where it's at, because that's just buried back there. It's being wasted.
I think they need to build. So you know where Archie is? I think they need to build a nice size base straight out from Archie, like straight ahead from Archie. And I think it would give that back part of the field more play. And so then Archie would kind of become like an Area 51, almost like a cut through if you added a bigger base in front of Archie. And then I think that would give your helicopter more play over in that area.
Yeah, but the way it's built into that building and stuff, it doesn't, I don't think there's no advantage to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's just hidden away in the back. It needs to be brought out in front again. You know, it's seen some wear and tear, but we can play around with it and make it look a little better again. But yeah.
No, all in all, great event, awesome weekend. It was definitely cool being, like I said, being able to spend time with our paintball family, you know, and shout out to all of our team that came in from California and what is that, Oregon? I think Mary's from and whatnot.
Mary's from Washington. Yeah, we had almost all the California guys. Reggie and Raleigh showed up. Not me, Raleigh. We were missing Maldonado and his family, but Mary came out from Washington. Everybody came in. It was a good time. Everybody that could make it made it.
I drove an hour from, just outside of Detroit. Just to be there.
There you go.
Wow. Big sacrifices.
Yeah, yes, definitely good times at the Tiki Bar. Check out our Facebook, our social media, our TikTok. Please check out our TikTok. We're almost at 1 million likes. Oh, wow. I don't get it. So, Check it out for some good stuff. Check out madfrogpaintball.com. Closing statements, boys and girls. You guys got anything you want to add? Candyland next weekend. Join the blue side.
Blue gummy bears, baby. Blue gummy bears. Let's go.
Is that
And don't
Saturday,
forget, this
Sunday,
is-
or both?
Just
It's just Saturday, June 4th. Don't forget that this is a don't forget that this is a charity event. So make sure you guys come out. This is for Harmony. So make sure you guys come out, join the blue gummy bear side, but really just come out and have a great time. This is going to be a Red Feather event. He's got some pretty cool things set up. The missions are pretty sweet. They're big, huge chocolate bars wrapped like Willy Wonka style with mission on the inside. And they do have to eat the candy bar before they can start the mission.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Talk about some people going to be on some sugar highs. Or they can be walking away with diabetes.
Well, it sounds great the first one or two, but can you imagine getting on like your sixth or seventh candy
Especially
bar?
because chocolate bars look like they're like this dang on
Yeah.
big. So
I
the
can't
nice
eat
thing is,
chocolate or else I'd be spending the rest of the game in the fucking porta john.
I need milk to go with chocolate, and I can't do milk while I'm playing paintball.
I was gonna say the good thing is this can be divided up amongst the team. So if you break it up into little squares like this, everybody takes them. Just make sure you have lots of water. That's too much chocolate, right? So
Yeah, Mary,
Uh,
can't wait to see you again come Monster Game. That'll be nice. Monster Game is a bring your own paint game. It is at the end of the July. Join the yellow team. Goya is leading. Shithouse is excellent. Glenn will probably be puking after the points are all done and over with.
dude, that was so priceless. Did anybody get
Now,
the picture
the
where
ref-
he's sitting there puking and shit houses in back of him doing the
ref
ninja?
The ref is like, wait a minute, do you guys play speedball? I've never seen your jerseys at
No.
speedball though. And he's
The
like,
ref-
I'm like, no. Like, there's the ref talking to me. I'm like, no, but some of these guys do play speedball. And he's like, well, he's the puking guy then. I'm like, yeah, he plays for fucking Dark Side. And he's like,
I
yeah,
ran
he's
over
the puking guy. Every time he'd get a point, he'd end up puking.
Yeah, because
That's so
Glenn went
funny.
running behind the paint trailer, and I'm like, shit, that's where the refs are all staging. So I went over there, and the ref was like ready to call 911 type thing, thinking he was like, whatever. I'm like, no, dude, he does it all the time. Tell him to get out
Yeah.
of there.
Yeah, so just to be clear, this was not because he was hungover or anything.
No.
It was just
It's a nerve thing with him.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
his
something
nerves,
weird.
his body lets loose, and the adrenaline. Shelley's right. It's the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Right?
He's a
pretty
before
weirdo.
the game was over.
That's why he's a frog. He's a weirdo.
If this was baseball, he could have got walked to first base, and then when he got to first base,
Yeah.
that's Glenn
Me-
puking.
Meanwhile, look, so I'm standing there. I'm looking. I see him start. Well, first off, I go to take a picture. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sit next to him, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh shoot, nope, I'm out. He's puking, and then the poor guy's sitting there yakking his brains out. CJ's posing for a picture with him.
His son is posing behind CJ. His own son is posing with him.
Yeah, Shithouse is
He was
doing
so happy.
doing
I mean,
ninja, and I'm like, yo, you need anything, Glenn?
man,
He's
you guys have been around long enough. After like the first 10 or 15 times of him doing that with me, hey, now we're good with that. We just,
Whatever. Oh, Glenn's puking. Okay, cool.
picture time.
I was really, I don't know how to say it, like really proud of him that I almost thought that we got through a whole weekend of paintball without him puking, and then it happened. So that's probably why I got the smile, because I knew it was going to happen. But
And your big old cheesy smile, just looking at his face.
yeah,
That's what teams for.
yeah,
But
then little Lucas back there, that kid's such a ham.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely Glenn's kid. Definitely. Yeah. So it was an awesome Living Legends again. We had a couple of new inductees to the Hall of Fame. Paintball Dave was one of them. Good friend.
Congratulations, guys.
yeah, so once again, I'm going to have to say Legends was an awesome time. Even after having to have a root canal and not being able to get on the field, I still had a great fucking weekend. So thank you guys for that. Thanks everybody who attended. Thanks to everybody who bothered to listen to us tonight, because Jesus Christ, you wasted like an hour and a half of your own life listening to us talk. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Check out madfrogpaintball.com. Like and share the stream, please. Check out our social media. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to say?
You just make sure you check out our schedule, see what games we're going to be at next. Like I said, Gumdrop Wars, Monster Game, Marvel vs. DC, EMR,
World at
I
War.
think I'm gonna figure something out for that Marvel game. Be Thor again and just use the hammer and
Hammer!
something like that. I'll figure something out. Do something cool for that.
So
I still can't,
Well-
I can't hold a gun right, but
I've got a little girl here that's just
love you
pacing
too,
out
Justin.
the door, wanting to go outside and go to the
Oh
bathroom.
yes,
So,
you're right, Kathy. Don't forget about the Valkyries. Our ladies are going to be going head to head. They're going to be what's the next one? I think New York or something like that. So
yes.
So check out the ladies; they're going to be killing it. So I'm excited for them and to see them get together and kick butt.
Yeah, and it should be a good time.
Are they
Check us out. We're going to be heading out to Paintball Explosion after we do Candyland for World at War. I think it's a new objective. I'm not sure what the new objectives are, but come on and join us. It's an awesome field to play at. Wear yourself some good boots. Don't wear cleats.
No, do not wear cleats at that field.
Wear some boots, enjoy yourself. Let's have some fun. Come out Saturday, hang out with us. We're going to be playing some mini games with everybody, and we will be there all day for the big game. So hopefully we'll all be able to make it and have a good old time. But other than that, I'm going to say I think it's good night, everyone.
Peace out. Love you. See you at the next event, y'all.
Bye. Thank you, Aaron, for pushing all the buttons.
he said he had to go pee. I don't think he ever came back.
No, he did. So yeah, definitely check out the videos. You got a little sneak peek today in the stream. The new video will be coming up soon when Aaron decides to release it here. AD Media, Mad Frog Militia page. Check out madfrogpaintball.com and you'll get a schedule and all that fun stuff. And Aaron, are you there?
Yep.
He is there. He's ready to go. All right, so everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Check out our social media, madfrogpaintball.com, all that stupid stuff.
Check out our
Peace,
social
love, and
media.
paintball.
Share the stream.
Peace, love, and paintball.
Bye. Just